Your brother, your friend, your dietitian, back again for another installment. Inspirit Nutrition, here talking about resistencias, resistance. Whenever you're trying to expand, whenever you're trying to grow, whenever you're trying to push your limits, there are always going to be naturally occurring resistances. No matter, no issue. That's a sign that you're expanding. That's a sign that you're moving forward. That's a sign that you're pushing your limits. You always want to go further than you thought you could. The truth is that we have no idea what we're capable of until we try. My last video was about the subconscious mind. We plant a lot of seeds in the subconscious mind telling us what we can't do, what we've been taught as children, what we've seen on television, what we see with our eyes, with our eyesight, but we're not using our mind sight. You use the mind sight, and the mind can take you and create things beyond the physical conditions that are around you. Resistances are natural when you come to another plane, to a higher level of existence. Take, for instance, a tree. A tree could be 100 feet tall or even more, but it started off as a small seed. An oak tree starts off at an acorn seed. It's very small. And when the seed decides to expand and grow, guess what? There's naysayers. There's things that are trying to stop it. Insects that are trying to eat it, right? Weeds that are trying to take the nutrients from the soil and take the water supply from that same plant and root. And what has to happen? The tree, the seed, which will become the tree and has the potentiality of the tree, what? It has to bust through, has to fight against gravity, has to go against the dirt, has to expand and press. Now imagine if the seed gave up in its seedling stage. How could you give up in your seedling stage? You have to press on. As you press on, you gain more strength because you're developing. You're going through new stages of development. As right now in my life, my themes are just straight expansion. My themes are self-love, self-care, self-appreciation, loving myself 100%, facing my fears, and doing things that I previously thought I could not do. So I'm expanding constantly. And when I see resistances, I just keep busting through them. And it revivifies you, because as that seed is growing, and every insect that seed overcomes, it gets stronger. Every weed that seed fights off, it gets stronger. Every piece of dirt that seed and its branches or its kind of arms move, its parts move, and every part of dirt that it busts through, that makes that seed that much stronger. And eventually the seed becomes a plant, and it has to go again against gravity and move up slowly towards the sunlight. So resistances are natural. Embrace the resistances. Today, I'm trying to expand and do something in my life. I like to keep my moves secret until they're done, but I was trying to do something in my life, and I was expanding, and I was feeling resistances. The resistance can come in the form of negativity. It can come in the form of laziness. It can come in the form of fear, of self-doubt. It can come in the form of no's. A lot of people like to say no. A lot of times they say no because they don't know. A lot of times people say no because they don't know. They don't know what you're capable of. They don't know what they're capable of. And they don't know what's about to happen next. What's coming next is phenomenal. So when you get no's, that just means that they don't know. They don't know how great you are. They don't know where you're going. So you have to keep going. When you hear no, sometimes we get discouraged. We don't want to hear no. Don't be afraid of no. I heard some no's today on the phone. I was calling different places. I'm expanding. I'm moving. I'm growing. And they're hitting me with no's. But I pushed on, and guess what? I was misinformed. Excuse me, Mr. Jones. Whoop-de-whoop. Boom. I'm trying to expand, do some financial moves, improve myself financially. I'm getting some no's, right? But I press on and, oh, wait a minute. Excuse us, Mr. Jones. We made a mistake. Financial move is granted. You can expand. There's going to be resistances. As you grow up and you become that tree, you're going to be stronger. The wind is going to blow you. The plants, the other weeds are gonna try and eat your sustenance, take your sustenance. The birds and the different buzzards and things like that may try and, eat from you, take from you, but you have to survive it all, survive the droughts, survive everything. So know that you're 100% worthy. Know that there's going to be resistances. It means that you're expanding. There's nothing wrong with resistances. Your muscles have to get sore before they expand and they get bigger. Don't shake, don't run at the resistance, because that's just when it starts getting fun. Your brother, your friend, your dietitian, back again for another installment in Spirit Nutrition. Peace and blessings.